thinking about moving to Geist, this is one of the most sought-after lake communities in all of central Indiana, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. Because living on Geist isn't just about buying a home, it's about buying into an entirely different lifestyle. So today, I'm going to break down exactly where Geist is and what it's like to live here and what you need to know before making a move. Let's start with the basics. Where exactly is Geist? Geist Reservoir is located on the northeast side of Indianapolis, primarily in Fishers, but also extending into Indianapolis and McCordsville. And what makes this location so unique is how accessible it is. You're about 25 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, about 35 minutes from Indianapolis International Airport, and just minutes from downtown Fishers, Carmel, and Noblesville, and close to everything you'll ever need: restaurants, shopping, outdoor entertainment, award-winning schools, and plenty of fitness studios. So unlike many lake communities where you feel removed from everything, Geist gives you that lake's lifestyle without sacrificing convenience. And that's a big reason why so many people are drawn. Now, once people understand where Geist is, the next question becomes, what is it actually like to live here? Living on Geist is really about lifestyle. This is one of the few places in central Indiana where you can walk out your back door, step onto your dock, and be on the water within minutes. And one of the biggest differentiators, there is no horsepower restrictions on Geist. So whether you have a pontoon, a wake boat, a fishing boat, a kayak, or paddleboard, this lake supports all of it. And beyond the boating itself, it's a rhythm of life here that really sets us apart. Summer evenings on the water, sunsets from your dock, weekends spent with friends in coves, tying up boats, or heading down to Wolfie's to grab dinner by boat. It's active when you want it to be and peaceful when you need it to be. And then in the off-season, it shifts. You still have the lake views, you still have the quiet, you still have that sense of space that's hard to find in a typical neighborhood. So while a lot of people initially come for the lake, they stay for the lifestyle it creates. But here's where it gets really important, because not all homes on Geist are created equal. When people say they want to live on Geist, there are a few things we really need to define. First, are you looking for true waterfront? Because there's a big difference between main body water, living in a quiet cove, or an inlet property, and the homes that are near Geist but not actually on the water. Each home comes with a different price point, a different view, and an overall different experience. And then there's the challenge, of course, with inventory. Geist is a limited market. There's only so much shoreline, and demand is always strong. So when the right home comes up, timing and strategy really matter. And this is where having someone who understands the nuances of the lake, down to the specific coves and the home's positioning on the lake, can make a big difference in your outcome. And then beyond the home itself, you also have to consider how Geist fits into your everyday life. So this is the side of Geist that you don't typically see in the summer months. But here, early spring, you've got shrink-wrapped boats and empty boat slips. But here in a couple months, all these are going right out there. Wolfie's at Geist is a family-run restaurant, and in the summer months, you can just pull up your boat, dockside, order, and enjoy your dinner right from your boat. Pull up by boat and order dockside or head on inside, but either way, you are going to love dining here. So we typically will pull up boat side here. You can scan the QR code for the menu, give them a call, place your order, let them know where your boat is situated, and they'll bring your food right out to you. You know what? Live music just hits different when you're out on the water. Most people without a private boat dock will either rent a slip here at the Geist Marina or just over the bridge at the Indianapolis Yacht Club. And another one of my favorite Geist restaurants is Eddie's Bar and Grill. The menu is wide and varied, and you can find something for everyone. And when you're done with dinner, head next door to Crave where you can get some ice cream. So if you're looking to purchase a new boat, have your existing boat serviced, or perhaps rent a boat, Geist Marina's got you covered. One of the biggest advantages of Geist is that it's not just a summer destination, it's a year-round lifestyle. You're close to Fishers, which has incredible growth, restaurants, and amenities. You've got access to parks, trails, and many community events. And you're still within a reasonable commute to downtown Indianapolis. So whether you're working, raising a family, or just looking for a different pace of life, Geist checks all of those boxes. It's the balance of lifestyle and location that's hard to find anywhere else. So if you're thinking about moving to Geist, the biggest thing I can tell you is this. Take the time to understand the lifestyle, not just the home. Because when you get it right, this is one of the most rewarding places you can live in all of Central Indiana. If you have questions or you're starting to explore what's available on Geist, I'd love to help guide you through that process. Because at the end of the day, knowledge changes outcomes.